Hello, good day, and welcome to another tutorial by Akeem Jack. Today we're going to be doing DNS. Firstly, I have to apologize, I'm a bit under the weather, so excuse me if I sniffle or sneeze. Okay, we're going to be doing a little reading today. At the beginning, domain name system. The domain name system (DNS) is a hierarchical naming system built on distributive databases for computers, services, and/or resources connected to the internet or a private network. Okay, and they're giving us some examples here. As often used analogy to explain DNS is that it serves as a phone book for the internet by translating human-friendly host names into IP addresses. That's real cool. For example, the domain www.example.com translates to 192.0.32.10 on the IPv4, of course. Okay, with that said, you can do up your own research and let's go. So first we go into the server. Okay, see if I can check for some updates in the meanwhile. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so we're going to start. No, we're going to the small computer at the bottom. We're going to network and sharing, manage network. We go down the LAN card. Now, some people may have more than one LAN card. So we're going to the LAN card, which we're going to configure for the DNS. So my domain is intel.com, so that is the LAN card of use. We're going to properties, TCP/IP4, properties. Now we're going to be using IP address, or static. Now, the reason for us using a static, contrary to my last tutorial on DHCP, is that the DNS server needs to be a static because all the computers in the domain needs to be pointing from or to the DNS server. If it was configured on DHCP now, each time they need to point to the DNS server, it will be changing. It will change and it will take longer and longer for you to log in. I didn't think I made that quite clear in my last tutorial, or maybe even I made a mistake with that one. So I would like to apologize for that. Okay, so okay, close. I think that happened to me this week. I was doing up a network and I completely didn't think of that. I was taking really long to log on. So start, administrative tools, DNS is my domain here. Jackpot. So you're going to click on the plus sign, forward look up. Okay, new zone, next. Primary, next. You're going to click on the second one, to all DNS servers in the domain intel.com. Next, we're going to be putting a name. Let's just put a name, so which will be our primary home page name, if that is the best way to explain it to you. So I'm just gonna put jobs.com. You can research zone name to be more specific. Okay, I think just for the sake of this tutorial, I'm gonna be complete. I'm gonna bring up zone name. Dun, da, da, da. Okay, description here for zone name. The zone name subkey represents each of the authoritative zones on a server. Jobs.com. Next. Allow both non-secure and secure. Next. Finished. Okay, now that is done. Okay, so once you've configured the forward lookup zone, you have to configure the reverse. So click new zone. Next. Next. It's in the middle here too. Next. IP4. Next. Network ID will be the static which created before. 192.168.0. Next. allow both non-secure and secure. Next. Finished. Okay. Okay, once you finish configuring the reverse lookup zone, go back to the default lookup zone, click on the plus, go on jobs.com, no, well, whatever you named it. Right click new host A, and you give it a name, and now you can see it's www.jobs.com. Then you go for the IP address of the static which you've created before, create an associate pointer, add host. See, the host records www.jobs.com is successfully created. Okay, done. Okay, okay, so now we go to the reverse lookup zone. Once again, what is this? When we click this one here at the bottom, which we can figure out, and we can see the IP address and the pointer, and it's pointing to www.jobs.com. Alright, to see if this is working now, we can go to let me see. We, so we go straight back to the server name, jackman.com. I mean Jackman, not .com, it's Jackman. We right click and we launch NSLookup. And as you can see, the server name www.jobs.com, the default server name, and the IP address which we set 192.168.0.1. I hope this was informative, and I'd like to thank you for viewing.